What's up guys, it's Hubs and I'm going to be running Frontier Hunter Season 10 Terminus. So the squad I'm going to be using this season is slightly different than the squad I was using in Season 9. Season 9 I used Luca, Orna, Elza, and Maxwell, and someone else, I don't remember. And this season, basically, throwing away all those elemental buffers, and I'm just opting to use a single Sheeta, which provides all the elemental buffs in a single turn, or in just his own SBB, which is great because Luke and Orna, you had to split it between two buffers. So one of the second, or the first buffer you use wouldn't get the elemental buff of the second unit. So if I use Luca first, I wouldn't have Orna's thunder and fire buff. And if I use Orna first, I wouldn't have gotten Luca's earth and water buff. So Sheeta does it all at once, so everyone gets all the buffs immediately. And then I bring Kuda instead of Luca now for the attack buff because Kuda also gives crit, so you're getting another advantage where you get your crit and your attack buff at the same time, and then followed by two Elzas for damage and spark, and then two Maxwells because Maxwell is just too overpowered in this game. No one compares to Maxwell as a leader in terms of damage. Yeah, so it's beautiful. Having two Elzas though is a bit sketchy. I don't know. If there were maybe like an ignore defense unit that had a lot more hits, because one thing I really like in Frontier Hunter is, you know, points come out of all places. So spark is one, damage is a huge one, and maybe replacing Elza with like a Dilma for ignore defense might be good, but I'm not sure because Dilma has very low hit count, so it's pretty hard to spark with him. But who really knows? Like, it might actually be better. I don't know. And the only reason I bring that up is because, like, so you always want one Elza because she gives a 70% spark buff. But then having two Elzas, like, the second one's only there for damage. So, I mean, potentially we could have another buff there that would, you know, really increase some damage output, especially because Maxwells are used last and they'll have all the buffs on them. Yeah. So, I don't know. The first two rounds are pretty simple. The first round I just fusion potted everything and then just wiped them, and the second SBB on everybody. This third one was a bit weird. I wasn't really sure what to do. It was a Sphere Frog. And knowing from past Frontier Hunter seasons, it can be quite dangerous to, especially like if there's like the Burst Frog or there's the Jewel God guy, and the Jewel God guy was really crazy because you had to actually read the text, and based on what he said, you would have to either, you know, use an item, you'd have to use an SBB, or you just have to guard with everybody. The Sphere Frog guy, I'm not really sure, so I was kind of scared. So my initial thought is, you know what, I don't want to fail my first run. I'm recording this too, so I just procced Kuda, got the attack buff, got the spark buff. My Sheeta gave me the elemental change buff previously, and the attack with everyone is just going to kill him because those are two of the strongest buffs in the game. Crit and elemental advantage, and then you just wipe them. So that means I'm going to get less points for this battle because I don't have Kuda and Sheeta, which are going to provide those huge buffs to wipe out Ilulu and what's the other guy there? I can't even see him right now. Ilulu and oh, that's a Garnan. I was like, what is that? I'm actually getting to the point now in Brave Frontier with all the new units. I don't actually remember or know who they all are. Like, I was looking at Borgias yesterday, it's a new dark unit, and I was just like, what is this thing? Like, I don't even remember summoning you. But then I did, and then yeah, looked at the stats. I actually only have a Lord one, but oh well. So this battle was kind of a fail. I had to use Revive, so I lost 30,000 points because I'm not gonna get the survivability bonus at the end of this. So if one of your unit dies, you just lose that bonus, 30k points. And that's mainly because my Kuda and my Sheeta didn't have their SBBs because I screwed up in the Sphere Frog round earlier because I didn't really know what I was doing. But yeah, I got all my SBBs back for this battle though. Read batch, and you know, proccing everyone, it's all gonna be a one hit wonder teams. When you're running double Maxwell, that's what you're going for. You're going for more speed. One hit, it's really easy. Frontier Hunter becomes really boring because you're not really doing anything. I don't know. I don't know if I would prefer Frontier Hunter to be different though. Like if they were like 20-minute runs where you had to use like double Trident leads, if they gave you a lot more points maybe, or if you could auto battle it. I don't know. This game is weird. It's difficult. Alright, it's not difficult. It's just It's just painful sometimes. Okay, we got Orwin here. And also, yeah, I have no idea what this Orwin actually does because he gets one-shotted. And again, that's what I'm saying. You're running double Maxwell for Frontier Hunter. If you don't have Maxwell right now, you're running Frontier Hunter. Um, my opinion would be go get Maxwell. Maxwell is super easy now, as long as you know use the Maxwell counter for one, and if you bring friends like Trident, always run double damage mitigators. It's just the way to go when you're doing Maxwell, in my opinion. Double damage mitigator, you basically have damage mitigation for every turn. I don't know why, you know, a lot of the previous guides, people were running like double Lilith and one damage mitigator. And it's like, why? What's the point? Why don't you just run two Darvan shells and you'll have damage mitigation every turn? So if you're having trouble beating Maxwell, just run two damage mitigators. You know, bring Trident or something from a friend. Lily Mama, Gra leads. They still work perfectly. Rogan, Lilith, Sergio, they all do quite a bit of damage. Zel Knight's amazing as well. But anyways, that's it for Frontier Hunter. Terminus Season 10. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.